Here we are at Germantown Friends School, and I wanted to just take a moment to show you this kiln room because I don't often find kiln rooms and kilns set up so nicely. First thing I wanted to show was the ceramic tile wall. That's an ideal backer for your kiln room, as well as they have ceramic tile on the floor, which that's nice. They have a nice new service box there that's easy to get to. Looking at a old L&L kiln here, you can see it's a manual kiln, and they've hooked it up, they've hardwired it through the Dawson timer, which you see that little button's missing, so that means they're not even using the timer. Essentially it's just hardwired, connected right to a digital controller, and in this case it's an Amico XL Select Fire, which is a really nice, easy to use control board. So that's just a nice setup. It's a good way to make an old kiln new again, and she's done a good job of taking care of this kiln. It's got a vent hooked up underneath. You can't really see it, but it is under there. And she just manually turns that on. It's nicely hooked up to a vent line that runs out up the ceiling and out through the window up there. They even have a room fan. Some people even have that fan automatically come on a sensor, so when it, say, gets 80 degrees in the room, the fan would just turn on. This is actually just a little timer that they set so that they can have those fans shut off and they don't run all night, which is a very good idea. I've seen fans actually burn out. And then right next to it's another L&L kiln, a little newer one. This again also is a manual kiln. Little odd that they have a manual kiln, brand new manual kiln hooked up to a wall controller, but they look good there on the wall. Anyway, a couple other things I'll point out. I like how they zip tied the thermocouple wire along the power cord there. Another thing I find is these power cords come down and they often touch the kiln, and just that sitting on that kiln there for even a couple firings can be disastrous. So they have, clearly some nice space there. Other thing to look at, outlets. Again, they've done a good job zip tying that power cord so it's not putting too much stress on the plug. This plug they actually did install upside down, but as you can see it should go like that. And that can be a problem actually. Over years and years the prongs put stress on the receptacle and you can get some heat build up there. But because of the way they've zip tied it, I've actually checked and there's not that much stress on it, and so that'll be fine the way it is. Anyway, here it is. Just an ideal kiln room. Germantown Friends. Thanks a lot.